will be held on Monday, August 10th, 2026 at 6 p.m. in the boardroom of the Robstown Administration Building, 801 North First Street, Robstown, Texas, at which time the agenda items will be discussed. In the course of the meeting, the board may change the order of business at its discretion without advance notice. First item on the agenda, call to order, roll call.
Yvette Villalobos present.
Cesar Martinez present.
Lori Garza present. Not with us at the moment, Eric Gallegos and Bobby Maruquin. Next item on the agenda, moment of silence. Would anyone like to lead us in prayer?
I tipped up something, if you don't mind. Heavenly Father, we come before you this evening with grateful hearts, thankful for the opportunity to serve the students, staff, families, and the entire Robstown ISD community. As our students return tomorrow to begin a new school year, we ask you to place your hand of protection over each of them. Keep them safe, guide them, and open their minds to learning. Give them the courage to explore new things, ask questions, dream big, and reach their fullest potential. Lord, be with our teachers, administrators, and staff. Give them the strength, patience, wisdom, and encouragement throughout this entire school year. Remind them that we are stronger and we stand together united. Lift one another up in support for one another, especially in difficult times. We have faced difficult times within our district, but remind us that that does not define who we are. We are defined by the countless dedicated individuals who serve our children every single day and our district. As we conduct tonight's meeting, guide our hearts, our minds. Help us listen and respect one another, even when our opinions differ. Give us the wisdom to make every decision the best decision for the interests of our students, staff, and district at heart. Lord, stand by us, protect our district, and bless Robstown ISD with safe, successful, and wonderful school year. In your name we pray.
Amen. Next item on the agenda, Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, everyone. Next item, vision and mission statements.
Vision. Our vision is to ignite everything and impact lives by providing transformative learning opportunities and empower students for generations to come.
Our mission statements to empower, inspire, and invest in our students and staff, igniting the best version of themselves. Together, we positively impact our community and the world.
Thank you, trustees. Next item, public participation. Ms. Irma? None. Thank you, Ms. Irma. Next item, awards and recognitions. Dr. Puig.
Thank you, Madam President and trustees. At this time, we'd like to invite Katrina Alejandro to the podium for recognitions.
Good evening, Madam President, members of the school board, and our guests, our audience. This evening, we have one Heart of Gold recognition, and I'd also like to bring up Chief Thagla. This is his award and thing. So if you could come up here and present our Heart of Gold recipient. So our Heart of Gold recipient this evening is Mrs. Noemi Ortiz, Assistant Principal of Robert Driscoll Jr. STEM Academy. Mrs. Ortiz, come on down.
Come on, Ms. Ortiz.
I would play the song Heart of Gold, which I discovered today, but there's not enough time for that song. If you want to stand right there with Dr. Puig and Chief Thagla, and I'm just going to read a little bit of what was submitted by Miss Melissa Chavez on June the 2nd. Okay, so on June 2nd, a student was brought to the nurse's office in significant distress. The student was experiencing difficulty breathing, was sweating profusely, and appeared convulsed. Mrs. Ortiz acted immediately by recognizing the seriousness of the situation and bringing the student directly to the clinic for medical evaluation. At the same time, Nurse Melissa Chavez was the only nurse in the clinic and was already providing emergency care to another student who was experiencing severe hypoglycemia. With 2 medical emergencies occurring simultaneously, Mrs. Ortiz remained calm, compassionate, and ready to help in any way needed. She assisted by gathering towels, water, staying with the student and reassuring the student that everything was going to be okay. She did not leave Nurse Chavez's side at all, and her quick thinking, willingness to step in, and calm demeanor helped create a safe and reassuring environment for the student in a very stressful situation. So for that, we want to recognize you this evening. And I know when I spoke to you, you said you were just doing your job, but it does take a lot for someone to remain calm, to stay with the student, to stay with Nurse Melissa Chavez, and just give her that support because, you know, everybody needs support in those situations. So thank you so much.
It was about to be my 3rd emergency.
And so in your bag, you have some gifts from us and also from some of our partners like Vitality Nutrition, who's here today, and La Tapatia, new name, but yes. So thank you so much. I'm going to take your picture. Congratulations, and thank you for everything you do. That is it for awards and recognitions.
Thank you, that was awesome. Next item on the agenda, President remarks. So we will be going to Houston for the TASB Tex EdCon. I believe that the rooms have been booked, correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you are not attending, please let Ms. Irma know so she can cancel your book. Your room.
I'll get with you on the dates on that, Irma, because I'm only going to go, I think, for 2 days or, yeah. I'll get with you on that.
Also, the TASB Delegate Assembly will also be during that convention. I believe we'll vote for a delegate next month or the
Okay.
month after. We'll get to that hopefully next month. And then next, I just want to mention special meetings and workshop reminders for next week. So next Monday, Monday, the 17th, we will have a budget workshop. I will not be here, but I'll be attending virtually. And then on the 19th, we do have a special board meeting for a grievance, correct, sir? Next item on the agenda, superintendent reports.
What was the
Dr.
second one, Lori? I'm sorry.
It was the 17th for the budget workshop, and then the 19th for the special called.
Okay.
Superintendent reports, Dr. Puig.
Thank you, Madam President, trustees. We had a tremendous outpouring of support at the Palooza last Friday. Really grateful for everyone's support. Everyone came out and helped us pass out 500 backpacks, supplies, hot dog vendors were there. Mr. Mesa, it was great. Plenty of music, plenty of energy, and really asking the parents for their help, asking the parents to be part of the equation this year. So that was a huge success, our second annual. Tomorrow's the first day of school, and principals are ready to go. Yeah. It was Meet the Teacher Night, schedules being passed out, and we'll talk about logistics when we get to the M&O update here in just a minute, but just excited about tomorrow. Also want to talk about your handbooks. So, you know, per FN local, we talked about handbooks, and you have here the student handbook for your review and the extracurricular handbook that Mr. Vino and the extracurriculars team put together. Ms. Alanis, thank you for your assistance on that as well. So it's just for your review. So you have that there for opportunity to review. Also, the enrollment. So we've had a lot of kids registering today. We're up to 2,220 kids today. We still have more outstanding, I believe, and hopefully numbers will shoot up tomorrow. But we're encouraged by the outpouring of excitement. There's been a few transfer kids that I've spoken to their families, so we're really excited about that. That's what I have. To the point, we will be out and about all morning tomorrow. It's all hands on deck, bright and early. Thank you.
Yay. So next item on the agenda, presentation informational items, Dr. Puig.
Thank you, Madam President, trustees. Again, I just want to give a big thank you to Denise Villalobos. She contributed $1,000 to the teaching and learning start of the year, and Robert Tejanina chipped in $500. Wiener Schnitzel came in big at the Palooza, and so did Sonic, and so did Vitality there, and with supplies today. So thank you. Vitality's in the house. Give them a big round of applause. I am grateful on behalf of the district for your extravagant generosity. It was beautiful, beautiful donations. So just grateful for the support for our kiddos.
Yes, thank you.
I want to, real quick, I want to just, now that they're here, of course, Vitality is one of our picker partners, but thank you to Oscar and Griselda for allowing our community to take over their shop for 2 weeks. We went today, and honestly, you couldn't walk inside that their business. So much outpour of support from the community. Today, Mr. Bruneda and Big League Hearts, myself, we delivered all the supplies to Hattie Martin, and it was about 3 carloads full of supplies. So they'll be providing that throughout the year. And, you know, their mission is really just to have supplies throughout the school year so that teachers or parents aren't having to dig into their pockets. So there's plenty and plenty of supplies, and they can just reach out to our district social workers. So again, thank you to the community. All that supplies did stay in Robson ISD, and it will help our students. So thank you again, Oscar and Vitality Nutrition, for always giving back to our community.
Yes, thank you.
Continuing, Madam President, now we have an academic update with a TIA update, and we'd like to invite the TNL team to come up to the podium and give their riveting, exciting update, start to the year. Here they come. Look at their faces. They are excited.
Sir, I was waiting for that.
We're thinking about tomorrow.
Yeah, we're good. Good evening, Madam President, members of the board, Dr. Puig. Of course, we'll give our academic update. Of course, all of the teaching and learning is very rooted in the vision, mission, and our core values. Today, we're talking about summer professional development. A lot of our teachers came in, and a lot of our district leaders, campus leaders, had a lot of professional development through the summer months. We'll talk about Parent Picker Palooza, as Dr. Puig alluded to, a teacher certification updates, Texas mentor prep, preparation for our mentors and our mentees, and then we'll finish off with our TIA update. Summer PD, we started off, of course, a lot of different things going on in the summer. Our teachers coming in, especially our newest educators for Robson ISD. We had new teacher orientation on July 31st. We welcomed, it was 22 new employees to the school district, I believe it was 22. Had a lot of fun. Our theme was, of course, Press Start, to ignite, transform, and empower. A lot of gaming themes, but a lot of great stuff happening for our new teachers. We had a lot of great feedback from our new employees. A lot of just outpour of support. They said they really, really enjoyed being showered with the generosity and support from our teacher learning, and also our other departments like business, HR, PD, our communications and technology. All the departments, just an outpour of support for our new teachers, and they were really, really appreciative of that generosity and support. And then, of course, we had our picker partners again that were given a lot of great freebies to our new employees, and they were just so appreciative. Here on the right hand, on the top right, you see our teacher. We were able to secure some funds to get some supplies for our new teachers. They did a pop-up shop of school supplies. They were able to go in and just grab. We gave them bags, and they were just filling up their bags to take to their new classrooms for the school year. They're very appreciative of that. A lot of great feedback from that. Just summer professional development. Just these are just highlights of the things that the topics that we were able to secure for summer professional development for our teachers. Everything from K-5 Bluebonnet Math to K-5 RLA, RBs, and then also coaching with NIET. And leadership opportunities for district leaders, campus leaders were in the summer months. A total of 53 teachers came to summer professional development throughout the summer months in July. And then, of course, 22 administrators underwent professional development during the summer months. So very, very impressed with the outpour and the eagerness and the thirst and hunger for professional development in the summer months, where teachers don't have to come in the summer, but they actually did come. So we're very appreciative of that. On the right-hand side are our partners in summer professional development. We had NIET Service Center Region 2, and then of course Great Minds, which is our partner through our LIFT grant.
A lot of those were hosted here, Josh? The summer-
They were all hosted here.
Okay,
Yes,
nice.
they were all hosted here, sir. Mhm. And then moving on to Pickerpalooza, as Dr. Puig alluded to, we gave about, I believe it was 575 hot dogs. 575 hot dogs were given out, and more than 500 bottles of water, and then of course all the school supplies, and just an outpour of all the vendors that came in. They also brought school supplies, so it was so neat to see the different vendors bring in more school supplies, because it was just great. And I actually talked to Clarissa from Tesla, if you see there on the right-hand bottom side. She said, we took a peek at y'all's school supply list, and those were the things that we brought with us so we can check off school supply lists for your students in the community. So very appreciative of that. It was a great success. Hats off to the committee of the Palooza. Katrina Alejandro really spearheading the event, did a wonderful job. I'm very, very grateful to be a part of that team as well. And we'll touch on certifications.
Good evening. We're excited about our teacher certification update. As a requirement, we brought forth to the board our transition certification plan that we submitted to the commissioner, which was approved. And yearly, we're supposed to bring an update to the board. So our update looks really good. We're really proud of our update. The goal for this school year was to have less than 21 DOI teachers in the foundation curriculum areas. And currently today, we have 13. So we met our goal, which is really exciting. And last year, we had 42 teachers that were DOI, and this year we have 22. So overall, we've made a great improvement on reducing the number of teachers that are not certified. So we're excited. And our elementary teachers are working really hard this year, because they will all need to be certified by the end of this school year. So we're excited about the number.
Are we a little worried about the 13? Like,
No.
Are we giving them help and providing support for what they need?
Yes, as a matter of fact, their progress report is due this month. Everyone, I met with each one. Each one has an individual certification plan.
Love it.
And I met with each one in May before we left for the summer. And each one knows exactly what they need. So in August, this month, I sent the reminder out this morning, as a matter of fact, for them to not to forget to upload their progress. So I will check the progress on each one of them. Then I will go and meet with each one of them specifically. And then we are working with one of, we have two of the EPP programs that we submitted as part of the transition plan that we would partner to provide assistance to our teachers. So we are in communication with them, trying to schedule some training, some professional development that will help them be successful in their coursework that they need to complete. But the elementary teachers that we actually have 9 at the elementary level, and they're working throughout. We'll see what they submit in August, but they know that by the end of, really it's March 31st that they should be certified by then. But they're moving along really well.
That's our
Very
deadline?
proud.
I'm sorry, that's our deadline, March 31st?
Their deadline is March 31st, the 9 elementary teachers.
Okay.
And we might have 8 pretty soon, because one of them just submitted her paperwork for her intern. So they're moving right along.
Nice.
Really proud of them. The next area that we'd like to highlight is our Texas Mentorship Prep Program. As part of the LASSO grant, we submitted to be a part of the Prep Mentorship Program, along with Grow Your Own and the residency program. So we have kicked off the Prep Mentorship Program, and we kicked it off in May. Presently we have 25 mentees, and those are teachers with less than 3 years of experience. And we have 19 mentors. We have a couple of mentors that will have 2 teachers, and they can have no more than 2. So we have 19 mentors. And of course, our partner is with NIET. Robert Stell was in our district and continues to work with our staff. In May, before we left for the summer, he came to the district and provided some staff development to all the district administrators. And that was both campus and district leadership. And we met for 2 days, and that was at the end of May. And then he was back again July 28th and 29th. And at this particular time, he met with all the mentors. We have 6 days that we will be receiving training from them. The next day that he's scheduled to come here to work with our mentors will be September the 16th. So we have planned out the entire year. It's exciting. It's an exciting opportunity to be able to provide very specific training for our mentors so that they will be able to mentor our teachers and provide that training that they need, which is exciting. And of course, everything from the state, paying the partnership, paying NIET, and of course, it'll allow our teachers to receive, the mentors will receive a stipend as well through the LASSO grant. And the next update is our TIA update. Small journey this summer, not too bad, but lots of work this summer. Of course, we attended a webinar to determine our next steps for data validation. We also attended a workshop, again, dealing with data validation and our next steps. We did host training for our appraisers before we started in July. Before we thought, let's do it right before everyone comes back and our teachers get back. So we met with our district administrators, all the appraisers, to discuss our T-test data from 25-26 and what were our takeaways and what did we learn from our appraisals last year and how can we continue to improve. So that was a very good training that we had this summer with our administrative team. And then, of course, August 4th and 5th, we provided training for all teachers in the district. We had our secondary and our elementary conferences, and myself, along with Dr. Medrano and Ms. Alanis, presented to all the teachers in the district, giving them the updates, some of the changes, and making them aware of all the eligible teaching assignments that will be eligible for this school year. We're moving from 56 teachers being eligible this year to 100 teachers being eligible next school year. So we're excited about that. And then, of course, we will be going to Region 3 in September, first week in September, so that we can take our data and meet with rural cohort, because our data will be validated.
Yes, ma'am.
Will be validated. So we're working really hard on preparing all the documentation that we will set forth in the coming years. But we're excited. We're seeing a little bit of closure, for phase 1, but excited about phase 2 that is starting with, having 100 teachers eligible for phase 2. And that's our TIA update.
Congratulations to you on the hard work of this.
Thank you.
Ms. Padilla, for the record, Mr. Marroquin is now present as of 6:20 p.m.
You want to continue, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Madam President, this time it is with a heavy heart that we invite Mr. Ron Laver up for his final M&O update.
Let's push him to the end, sir. Let's put him at the end.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Madam President, Dr. Puig, board members, for the last time I will be addressing you, but I am proud to tell you that we are ready for the first day of school. Our buses are ready to go, our drivers, our bus monitors, our routes, everything is ready to go. As always, the first few days of school, anticipate longer bus rides or some confusion on what students go where, but this is the 3rd year that I started. I think we're much better than we were when I first started. So facilities, they're ready to go. We have a few issues at San Pedro, but the rental chiller came in today, and it started, and it's up and running. So that's a good thing for us. Other than that, we are ready to go for the first day of school. So The last thing I want to do, if I can, is, I do want to address, because I am very grateful for the time that I spent here. And someone told me once here that I was allergic to sadness. I probably am, because of, all the things that I've done in my life in the military. And 26 months ago, everybody that I spoke to told me, don't take the job at Robstown. They told me that. And it actually motivated me, because this is one of the best assignments. Not the best, because I've been stationed in some pretty cool places, but this is definitely one of the best places that I've had the opportunity to work at. And just because somebody's leaving doesn't mean something bad happened. It just means an opportunity came up. I didn't go looking for it, I promise you. I've yet to this day even applied for the job. It was a search firm, and then just kind of went on. And so I show up Monday, I might not even have a job there. So we'll see. Yeah, but I will tell you, I do want to thank the principals, the campus administrators. You guys are like truly some really great people, and I will miss that. And I appreciate the patience and the support, but I will come back. I met with the university president, Dr. Miller. She's very excited, but she did tell me that, I have my hands full coming in. Next week's the biggest week for them, and I'm ready for it. But I will also be in Robstown a few times, because I do have the opportunity to award some scholarships, and I can promise you I'm going to take care of as many cotton pickers that I can. So I will. But thank you. I really appreciate it. You'll see me back here. I got some very close friends here that coach football. They've asked me. They were mad at me at first, but they understand it's a business. I'll be back for the homecoming game, and when y'all kick London's butt, I'll be there as well on the Robstown side. Thank you. God bless, and go Red.
Thank you, Mr. Lauer. We're grateful for your brilliant service. You put your stamp of excellence on everything you did here for the last 26 months, and we're grateful. Thank you.
Don't cry, sir.
I don't know if I missed it or what, but you said it was red.
Yes. Yes.
We're renting the chiller?
Yes.
So we have two chillers, right? And one of the new chiller is going under, there's some issues with it, so they got to do some warranty checks. The second chiller is already dated. It's down to one circuit. It has two circuits, down to one circuit. Did not want to take a chance of that going out and the kids and the staff not having their HVAC. Yes.
One of them does have warranty, correct?
Yes, that's the new one.
The new one.
So they're going through the due process of that right now.
So do we know how long we're going to rent?
We don't know. I have a phone call tomorrow with Johnson Control, the gentleman that's doing the warranty checks. So I have a phone call with him tomorrow. So I'll get a better grip, better understanding of that tomorrow.
What about the one that's dead, that's out? You said one of them's out?
One of them's out. We're getting pricing on what it would cost to repair. So that's where we're at right now.
Still getting them.
But we just didn't want to take a chance in them.
So two chillers. Okay.
Good?
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot, yeah.
Thank you, Coach Lauver. I'm sure I can speak for the whole board that we're all going to miss you. And thank you for wearing red today.
Next up, Chief Tagle.
I have to follow Lauber. He has so much energy. Greetings, President, board members, Dr. Puig. Our summer is mostly all the most chance we get to train our officers. So during the summer, of course, we completed our SABLE intermediate training, which is our next level SABLE training, our school-based law enforcement. We also covered defensive tactics. We have our firearms qualifications. We did our SHIELD trainings, our alert trainings, and our FEMA trainings. We're also responsible for the staff trainings through Raptor, our standard response protocols, and our campus requirements. But this year also, as we did last year during our fish camp, we also have sessions where we also go through it with our students, our incoming freshmen. We go over some of that. We're also planning this year. We haven't set dates yet. I was gonna get with the district safety committee on our dates for our stop the bleed training that we have to go through. Our 7th through 12th grade, we have to offer it, and our CPR trainings that we have to go through and offer also.
Sir, on that, real quick, on that, are you going to send out, I know, I can't remember what we had discussed, but are you going to send out, like, I guess permission slips or something? I don't know how that, or are they just automatically going to be in there and then they have to opt out? like in the
think
Stop the Bleed
I
training?
believe we will send out slips. I'll get with the principals on that, but I believe we will send out permission slips who wants to be a part of it. Again, we just have to offer it. It isn't mandatory. They don't have to take
not
it. We just have
required.
to offer
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Who decides if they take it?
The parent.
The parent, okay.
I have a question. Do we ever hire the other officer? that would be-
We're in the very end result. We will have our officer, and we just got to get all the other paperwork in for him. He should be hired by this week, officially.
What do we have in place for tomorrow for day school?
We have all our officers at their campuses, and I've already made contact with our local agencies to be, they can routine patrol, be in the area also, be visible.
Speeders?
Yes, sir. I've made contact with the sheriff's department, constables, and of course PD.
Are we the only one like in this area that are starting school tomorrow, or like is,
I think Killallen's starting Wednesday.
okay. It's exciting.
And our officers are ready also for first day of school.
If you need an officer, I don't have a student. I can park my car. Just let me know.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
give me at least an hour notice, okay?
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Next item, sir. List of bills and financial statement is in your packet for your review. As always, if you have a question, please email or call Dr. Puig with your questions. Next item on the agenda, consent agenda items.
I'm sorry, Madam President, may I point one thing out?
Go ahead.
On the financial report? If you'll turn to page 26, just want to bring something to your attention. This is the 11th month, and so just want to show you a couple of data points. If you look at the top, you have all the revenues there. Do you see that? You have three buckets there, local, state, and federal. And if you go from left to right across the top, you'll see the percent of the 25, 26 collected. If you go across, do you see that? And if you go to 1, 2, 3, the fourth column from the left, you see percent of 25, 26 collected, and you see 104% there. So, we collected more than we originally budgeted for, so that's important to note there.
That's good.
If you go down, directly down that column, you'll get into expenditures, and you'll see what we've expended to date. You see 91% there. So just want to, point that out as you formulate your questions for the next budget workshop. Thank you.
What were the good numbers? 91%, but where do we need to be at?
Well, that 91% is how much we've expended. So you don't want to exceed 100. You want to be right at where, yeah. I mean, so,
Comfortable zone?
yeah, I mean, you're 95 to 100 right in there. You know that you've budgeted pretty tight. I think above, when you go back to the revenues, it's nice to see that, we're at 105%. That's what's encouraging. Yes, sir. Thank you, Madam
Thank you,
President.
Dr. Quigg. Next item, consent agenda items. Do you have a motion?
A second.
I have a first by Mr. Marroquin, second by Mr. Martinez. Any questions or discussion?
Sir, on these the agreement between the county and the school, was anything changed on that? I mean, I was kind of reading over it, but do you know
No,
if
sir.
anything changed
No.
at all?
No.
Okay. And the resolution for the 4-H, same thing?
No, those
Okay.
are,
Okay, I was reading over it, but I couldn't find anything from last year
All-
to
all on-
compare.
oh, okay, yeah.
Like, as far as if it was the same or not.
Yeah,
No changes were made.
All
or
on point, no, nothing substantive.
Okay, perfect.
Dr. Puig, on the ESC 2 contract, we are the contract that you selected that is in line with our vision, and so we're not getting you're gonna get use of all the services that we get?
Yes, ma'am, I think it's what we do every year. Mia's trying to make sure that we utilize that investment as good fiduciaries, and Ms. Silvas goes through every area with every department to ensure that it's something that we are using, and if not, we abandon strategically.
Thank you, Dr. Puig.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
do we pay them as we use their services, sir, or is it like a
A lump sum.
lump sum that we?
Ms.
give them?
Santos, we've paid it multiple ways. How are we doing it now? Mhm. Yeah, it kind of depends, yeah.
Okay. So there is a fee at the beginning, or like you're seeing one lump sum just to be a part of that, to be able to inquire on their services or anything like that? Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Cisneros. Trustees,
We have a first and a second to approve consent agenda items. Roll call, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu. Ms. Garza.
aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin. Mr. Mesa. Motion carries.
Thank you, trustees. Next item, discussion 2026-2027 budget update. Dr. Puig?
Thank you, Madam President and trustees. We, as Mrs. Garza said, are planning a extensive budget workshop next week. And it's important because this one is going to be near final. So we need y'all's input. We're going to go through that extensively on Monday at 6, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So we are working feverishly on that. So looking forward to that. So hopefully everyone can be here for that. That's a good one. That's near final, as we say. Ms. Cisneros? Yeah. Yeah. So.
Thank you, Dr. Puig. Next item, action items. Discuss and take action on a resolution providing for the defeasance and/or calling for redemption certain currently outstanding obligations, directing authorized district officials to effectuate and defeasance and/or redemption of these obligations. Dr. Puig.
You might recall last year, trustees, that you all approved a resolution to defease debt, and that is to pay off debt early. And you paid off north of $1 million last year. So that's a celebration. I hope the community is listening. That's being good stewards for your money. This defeasance would pay off $2.6 million. And I want to invite, if we keep the tax rate where it's at, it's good work, the INS rate. Mr. Lestraps is on to kind of talk through it a little bit. Mr. Thomas, how are you, sir? Oh, I don't think we can hear Mr. Lestraps yet. Let's see.
Mic is on.
We're getting you on here. Hold on, sir. We're getting you there.
I think we can hear him now.
Can we?
Can you hear us, sir?
Now, you might, while we're getting it queued up, Mr. Thomas Lestraps, he's with Robert Tejadina's firm, and he helped us last year with this debt defeasance resolution. So he's on again today to assist us with this potential transaction. So, good.
Can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can hear you all. Can you hear
There you
me?
go.
Yes,
Perfect.
we can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you. Thank you.
Floor is yours, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for allowing us to join virtually. It's nice to see everyone. I'll be as brief as you'd like me to, but I'm happy to answer any questions. Again, this is just a sort of a continuation of what we did, a resolution that was approved last year in a transaction that we executed earlier this summer with using excess INS revenues, tax revenues, to pay off a portion of the district's INS debt early. So the issue that we recently closed paid off about 1.16 million of the district's bonds, saving the district about $565,000 in interest cost. With the growth in the district's value this year of about 13.5%, you will be able to make a larger defeasance contribution by keeping the same tax rate. So we're currently projecting a district redemption contribution of about 2.2 million, which would net about 1.25 million in interest savings to the district and its taxpayers. So certainly very significant savings. You'd be reducing your debt service on the longer end of your repayment schedule. So we would be repaying a portion of the 2040 and 2039 maturities, which saves you interest on paying interest on those maturities for a many number of years. So again, nothing new from what was done last year and what we executed earlier this summer. This resolution is simply something that needs to be done in order to set the tax rate at a higher level than is required to pay debt service in any given year. Are there any questions?
Yeah, when we're talking about the INS rate, keeping it the same, and so the overall tax rate would remain the same as last year.
Yes.
The INS rate
yes,
is higher than required.
That's great.
Essentially the same strategy as last year.
Is there, this is just a question for future, is there a limit of how many defeasance we can take in a year?
No, I'm not aware of any limits to that. Mr. Lestraps, there may be something that prohibits a district from doing this in perpetuity.
The legislature has made efforts to limit districts' ability. School districts definitely, or at least at this point, have the broadest authority to use their INS tax collections to pay off debt early. Other municipalities are not granted as much freedom and authority to do that. But the legislature has attempted to make it more difficult or take away the ability of districts to do this altogether, with the intention, of course, of being able to tell their voters that they're working to fight property taxes and reduce property taxes. But, for the district's example, by keeping the tax rate the same and by capitalizing on some of the growth and value you've had, you actually in reality are saving your taxpayers about $1.25 million in interest costs. And so there's a little bit more nuance to it, certainly, than just as simply put as being, they're keeping the tax rate higher than it needs to be. They don't often get into what is actually being done with the money and how that positively affects the taxpayer and the community by reducing the overall cost of the financings that you guys have taken on over the years. But as of now, there is no limit to the district or any other district on the number of defeasances. And so certainly if this is a strategy that the board wishes to continue, it's a great tool to pay off debt early, save the district and the taxpayers money, and then also reduce the number of years of bond repayment you have remaining. And so certainly other clients of ours are intending to do this until the legislature perhaps eventually gets rid of this tool, but for now there is no limit.
Thank you. Dr. Puig, anybody have any questions?
I would just like to make a comment and thank our staff for, being very cognizant of this and really looking into it and making sure that, we're saving. Thank you to Mr. Lestrats for that information. Going back to what he mentioned, I know that Ms. Garza, that makes a good point that, there's no limit, but it is tough. The legislators have made it very tough for us to be able to go out for this, hence the verbiage on our recent referendum. But thank you to the board here for being committed, our staff, and being committed to doing this. And we, as we mentioned before, we're not going to increase the tax rate, and that's what we're planning on going forward on doing. And at the same time, continuing to help our district save money and our taxpayers. So thank you, Mr. Lestraps. Thank you, Ms. Garza, for that good point, and to our staff for sticking to this and helping us and the district save money.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Dr. Puig, your recommendation?
I recommend the board approve the resolution providing for the defeasance and calling for redemptive certain currently outstanding obligations, directing the board secretary or a designee thereof to effectuate the redemption of these obligations, authorizing the execution of an escrow agreement, delegating to certain district officials and staff the authority to effectuate matters herein resolved and other matters in connection therewith.
Thank you, Dr. Puig. Do I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion, Madam President, to approve the resolution as read by Dr. Puig.
First by Mr. Martinez, second by Mr. Marroquin. Any additional questions or discussion?
We have a first and a second on action item A, roll call vote. Ms. Villalobos?
Aye.
Mr. Cantu? Ms. Garza?
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin?
Aye.
Mr. Mesa? Motion carries.
Thank you, Dr. Puig.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
Mr. Lestraps. Appreciate all your help, sir.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
Looking forward
Lestraps.
to meeting you.
Thank
Appreciate the
you.
partnership.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, discuss and consider award of RFP number -004, excess workers compensation insurance. Dr. Puig.
Thank you, Madam President and trustees. I'd like to invite Eva Cisneros up. Just a quick synopsis. She passed out a recommendation for the workers' compensation insurance that has some significant savings. I don't want to steal your thunder, Mrs. Cisneros. Good evening.
Good evening, Madam President, members of the board. I'm too short, I'm sorry. A couple of months ago, the board approved for us to do an RFP for the excess workers' comp insurance. We received 2 packets for the bids, and we are proposing to switch from Midwest over to Employers Assurance. If you just scroll down to the bottom line, you can see that we're saving almost $30,000 for the yearly premium. Most of the benefits and the coverage are the same. And this is excess workers' comp insurance, so it doesn't even kick in until our claims exceed over 200,000, which luckily our claims have been low, so we've never had to tap into the insurance. But by switching over, we would save on the yearly fee for next year.
Thank you, Ms. Cisneros. Dr. Puig?
I'd like to recommend that we approve the insurance proposal presented by Adrian Ortiz from Frost Insurance. You should have it right here where it has the savings that Mrs. Cisneros went over. I'd like to approve as presented.
Trustees, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I have a first by Mr. Martinez,
Second.
second by Ms. Villalobos. Any questions or discussion?
So we only got those two quotes, or?
Yes, because we're self-insured. This is excess insurance, so it kind of limits our pull on what companies actually turn in bids.
Okay.
Any other questions? Ms.
Madam President, we
Martinez?
have a first and a second to approve action item B. Roll call vote, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu? Ms. Garza?
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin?
Aye.
Mr. Mesa? Motion carries.
Thank you, trustees. Next, thank you, Ms. Cisneros. Next item, discuss and consider approval to call to order a general election for the 2026 trustee election on November 3rd, 2026 for places 5, 6, and 7. Do we have to read something now? Well, I thought that was it. No? Trustees, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, Madam President, that we approve the order to call the general election for the 2026 trustee election on November 3rd for places 5, 6, and 7.
Do I have a second? I have a second by, first by Mr. Martinez, second by Mr. Cantu. Any questions or discussion?
Good luck.
Good luck to all 5, 6, and 7. I'm place 6, guys. Who's place 5? Eric.
Eric.
And then
it's
7 is
Mr.
Mario.
Raise your hand,
Mario.
Mario. Woo! Good luck to all of us. And may we run a clean and nice race.
Madam President, we have a first and a second to approve action item C. Roll call vote, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu. Ms. Garza.
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin. Mr.
It's because
Mesa.
he doesn't want us to go up for reelection.
Motion carries, Madam President.
Thank you, everyone. Next item on the agenda, discuss and consider approval of agreement to conduct joint election between Robstown ISD and Nueces County for the November 3rd, 2026 election. Do you have to say anything on that part, sir? No? Trustees, do I have a motion? I have a first by Mr. Cantu,
Second.
second by Ms. Villalobos. Any questions or discussion?
I have a question. Dr. Puig, what, do we know yet what buildings are we going to be using for?
We are still in the process of finalizing.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is just to have the, do we have to approve all that information? or no?
The agreement, and then we'll modify the locations
Okay,
after the agreement is approved.
okay. Another thing, I guess you'll let us know on that because it always comes up, but on the timing of when candidates can put signs out on the property and stuff, so.
We'll have that buttoned up as well.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
We have a first and a second to approve action item D. Roll call vote, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu. Ms. Garza.
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin. Mr. Mesa. Motion carries.
Thank you, everyone. Next item, discuss and consider approval of TASB Local Policy Manual Update 127 affecting the following local policies: BJCA, CAA, CFB, DC, DH, DP, DPA, DPB, EHBB, and FFF. Dr. Puig.
I'd like to recommend the board approve policy manual update 127 as presented. I've looked at it very carefully and nothing here that stands out that is any of concern. So
Thank you, Dr. Puig. Trustees, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
First by Mr. Marroquin,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Cantu. Any questions or discussion?
Madam President, we have a first and a second to approve action item E. Roll call vote, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu. Ms. Garza.
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin. Mr. Mesa. Motion carries.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is closed session. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion, we go into executive session at 6:52 PM.
First by Mr. Martinez, second by Mr. Marroquin. Mr. Martinez?
We have first and a second to go into closed session. Roll call, Ms. Villalobos.
Aye.
Mr. Cantu. Ms. Garza.
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin. Mr. Mesa.
The board will now convene in closed session and pursuant to sections 551.074 of the Texas Government Code. The board will adjourn into closed session for the purpose of considering the appointments, employments, evaluations, resignations, reassignments, duties, discipline, or dismissal of employees. Thank you. The board would now reconvene from closed session. Do I have a motion?
I'll second.
First by Mr. Marroquin, second by Mr. Martinez.
We have a first and a second to reconvene at 7:49. Ms. Villalobos?
Aye.
Mr. Cantu? Ms. Garza?
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin? Mr. Mesa? We are now in regular session.
Next item on the agenda, discuss and consider approval of appointments, employments, evaluations, resignations, reassignments, duties, discipline, or dismissal of employees. Dr. Puig.
Thank you, Madam President. Trustees like to recommend as discussed in executive session.
Trustees, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I have a first by Mr. Martinez, second by Mr. Marroquin. Any questions or discussion?
We have first and a second to approve item A under open session. Ms. Villalobos?
Aye.
Mr. Cantu? Ms. Garza?
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin? Mr. Mesa? Motion carries.
Thank you, everyone. Next item on the agenda, adjournment.
So move.
I have a first by Mr. Martinez, second by Mr. Mesa. Any questions or discussion? Come on, let's discuss something.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn the meeting at 7:50. Ms. Villalobos?
Aye.
Mr. Cantu? Ms. Garza?
Aye.
Myself, aye. Mr. Marroquin? Mr. Mesa? We are now adjourned.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone, and good luck tomorrow as we welcome our students.